There was definitely something out there, but whatever it was way too big and menacing for me to feel comfortable confronting it without a firearm, of which I had none. I decided it was best if Rocky and I just stayed put and tried to ignore it for now. Then I'd get Jim to come out later that week and we could hunt that thing down, whatever it was. But I just could not get Rocky to calm down. He was completely hysterical. I've never seen him like that in my life. I eventually ended up having to feed him some sleeping medication just to make it through the night. By the time the whole ordeal was over, it was almost 3 a.m. and I was exhausted. I knocked the hell out and didn't wake up until 12 hours later. When I finally got up and stumbled out of bed, I made my way down the stairs to find Rocky sitting right in front of the back door, staring intently out into the backyard and whining slightly. It wasn't the same chaotic distress from last night, but rather a quiet, anxious cry. And it didn't take long to figure out what it was about. Peeking through the back door's glass pane, it felt like my heart dropped straight into my stomach as my eyes settled upon my backyard fountain, a 300-pound solid granite basin, snapped at its base like a twig and flipped over. It hadn't just fallen, it had been uprooted. What on God's green earth could have possibly done that? I questioned in complete and utter shock. I opened the back door, and sure enough, those massive, irregular tracks came right into view as Rocky and I got closer to the fountain. We started following the trail, which predictably led us into the dense forest at the edge of the property. I hesitated as we approached the tree line, not sure if we should go any further, but ultimately decided that with no sign of whatever this thing was anywhere around, and considering it only seemed to come out at night, it was probably safe to investigate a bit further. We set off, following the trail through the undergrowth, until eventually arriving at a clearing about 50 yards past the tree line. We knew immediately that something was off as the smell hit us, a cloying mix of blood, musk, and rot. The image of what came next is forever burned into my memory like a brand. There, lying in a heap directly in the center of the clearing, was a dead buck. Its body was so twisted and mangled, it took me a second to even realize what kind of animal it was. It hadn't been eaten. It had been desecrated. Its rib cage was pulled open like a book, and its internal organs had been draped over the low branches of the surrounding trees. This wasn't a meal, it was a display.